And the funny thing is, some clients, they will not even send voice note and be crying. When you cry finish, wipe your tears and send me my balance. Oh, you know that Nigerians used to fall for all this pity, somebody's cry. The emotional side of me inside this business is that I've died long time ago. So if you like cry, if you like we, because when you were doing your own wickedness, and another thing is, some clients will actually be like, I thought you are different from all visa agents. Please, I'm not a visa agent. I've been telling you people, stop it. I'm not a visa agent. I'm just a middleman and a research queen. Jelly, charging my referral fee. Once I see a sure link, a sure this, I bring it to you guys. You pay my referral link. I give you the person's contact. I am not a visa agent. Here I look like visa agent. She visa agent, I'm fine buying. Stop reducing my rank. You get, stop. You get, I'm just a middleman. So if you're saying, and some people now feel like, I saw you online, I trusted you, I can't come, I just say, I thought you are different. I'm not different. We are same. Because you yourself, you are what? You guys know what I'm saying. The thing is, okay, I was actually thinking, speculating if I should post this video or not, because the thing is, that has not happened 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 6 times. So in fact, I've actually lost count, and I do really want to talk about it or address it, even when some clients actually feel like I'll come and make video. I just shock them, I don't make video, but because it's actually happening very rampant, and that's why I decided to make a video, right? The thing is, we always like to, not we, you people, most times people actually talk about how clients or how vendors actually run client streets. Nobody is actually talking about how clients used to run vendor streets. Nobody is putting this in. I think that sometimes even when clients actually come online to actually call out a vendor, the thing is, everybody uses the vendors. That's how online vendors used to do. Nobody will ask, what's happened? You get in the past, how many weeks, about many more that I've actually started this channel, my eyes have opened, and I am now aware of more years that clients actually run vendor street. But then, I don't know what I'm saying. But then, so the thing is, client actually run vendor streets. But then, you people know that I'm not doing katakara. I'm not selling clothes. I'm not selling this one and all of that. I'm actually offering a service, and I actually charge for it. And if you don't know, or if you're seeing this fine girl for the first time, permit me to maintain some freshness. Thank you. So if you are seeing this fine girl for the first time, I'm actually living in Nigeria. These countries I've talked about, I've not been there. All I do is just to make my due research. I come online to talk about it, and anywhere where I feel charge, I actually charge for my service adequately. But then charging for immigration or anything will not make me lie. Even when I could have actually lied to you, because you people know my house is very fine, it has that abode vibe. But then I still came here in all sincerity to tell you guys that I am in Nigeria. I've not been to these countries. It's just research that I do to actually search. So if I'm trying my best and going that length to be honest and sincere with you all, my viewers and then my clients, I'm saying you not think you want to come around somebody like Queen Street. Like I said, I've not been to these countries. I just make my research, and then some of you actually still find it difficult to actually believe I've not been to these countries. You say as cheap as UK is, you will say cheap too. I don't even know where the embassy is. I don't even know the location. Like I've not even filled the form before you get here. So if somebody like me is actually doing something of such high intellectual kenekon, you get, you should know that it's not a small brain that is doing that. You're supposed to know that. So therefore, this is what I'm actually putting this here. One thing I used to say is, one thing that I am kind of scared of in my career is somebody actually calling me out. Somebody should just say, Ashidemi skinny. I don't want that. But the thing is, if we actually kind of have business together, and I try to sort it in my own way from my own end, and you still feel like you want to call me out, my dear brothers and my sisters, please do. But the thing is, as you're doing it, like as you're mentioning my name and say this girl Ashidemi, maybe you paid for a service, should not offer it, please make sure to say the full story, because like I said, I'm actually scared of anyone calling me out. Yeah, I don't want my brand to be in that bad line that you get. Yeah, but the thing is, if you're going to do it, make sure you say the whole story. Not like you should say the story because if I peradventure come to that video or come to that post and I realize that you are not telling the general public the full information, I'm going to sue you for defamation of character. Yes, because it's not only when you call somebody this, because when you actually narrate a story in a particular way, just for the public to actually perceive that person in a in a clinical way, that's actually defamation of character. So I am scared of anyone calling me out, obviously, but then even if you have to do it, make sure you tell the general public the full information. Don't just say this girl took money from you, she did not offer a service. Tell them what's happened. So this is like a general notice, a general information, a general rule, a general anything you can call it. Anyone shall pick it. That I'm telling you guys, right? And the thing is, I don't really have a penalty, right? Depending on my mood, depending on how it stress me. Like for example, there was actually a client I was actually drafting CV for. Before I actually draft CV for anyone, I made them go through consultation. So that way I kind of pre-plan the CV in my head. But then when I actually wanted to actualize that plan in the CV, then the thing was not giving me a tick. I should see that one thing is not connecting. As in the line, connect. And I kept, it was even night. I did overnight drafting. And I was asking this client, something is wrong here. Something is not connecting. And this client was looking at me, racking my head, stressing myself, all of that. Something is not connecting here. And she just looked at me. Night though, when everybody was sleeping. In fact, the client even slept and left me awake, and I was still working. You put it that when I want to do work, I actually do it with all my mind. I don't just work just because obviously I was actually paid for it, and people know that my money is not cheap, you get. So I try to offer that service to actually for you to get value for your money. And I kept racking my head. Something is not connecting here. Something is not connecting. Low more gojo. The client even woke up and she said, this girl, I see her. Instead of it to just help my life, tell me the truth. And she kept giving me, the client kept giving me different ideas, different opinions. And I was like, your opinion is actually right, but then it did not fit into this scenario according to my immigration, It did not enter. The client was giving me different options. If not be say, I am very, very good in this immigration business, I would have actually opted up for that client's idea. And then in future, when something happens, they'll come and say, it's actually them that drafted. Oh please, don't do such. I kept racking my head that that thing is not fitting here. Something is missing here. You get something is missing here. Something is missing here. Till I slept off because that my brain was tired. Every man. I didn't want me to wake up to a voice note, and she was like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I was like, voice note, like, are you whining me? Are you kidding me? See, I don't know. Other people, other vendors, they may take apology. I do not take apology. My apology comes with a penalty, and that one is money. Honestly, maybe you offend me, you tell me you are sorry. My dear, don't be sorry. You will pay your penalty fee. There's nothing like sorry like that. You get. And the thing is, you're going outside the country. When you commit a crime or this thing, you don't say sorry, right? You pay the penalty fee. So apology does not work for me. You understand? Shall I make sure I don't catch you? But once I catch you, depending on my mood, depending on how it takes stress me, depending on the gravity of the offense, is it that I end that consultation section, then you book another one, right? Or I don't know, depending. It just varies. So that's just one out of many. And the other one is, I actually have a price list. When I send you guys a price list, I have for single, for married with kids. And then you will see your category too. As in OVO, single. But you pay for single. Do you people actually think that there's a way I'll do consultation for you and I'll not find out that you are married or you have children? No, please enlighten me. Allow me to, as in Jeko Yemi man. Because how will you be married, you have children, and then you come and pay for single consultation? So your spouse, some of you are even single mother, and all this thing, you have children, and then you come and pay for single. Please, that child is like, and then when I find out, and I think like, I'll just end the consultation. I'll be like, okay, add your extra money. That one, I'm even nice. The wicked me, I'll just end that consultation and tell you to book a fresh one. You will not pay your full money in full because that one has gone. You get it has gone. But sometimes I try to be like, don't worry, shall bring you extra money and pay. And then some clients will now feel like, okay, they cannot pay for that full married with kids, that should refund them for that one. You say, wait, as in you people know that I don't give out my WhatsApp for free. So the only people that have my WhatsApp number are actually my paid clients. So for me to give you my WhatsApp number, that means you're my paid client. So for me to give you my WhatsApp number and then starting that consultation with you, and then I now found out along the way that you actually lied to me, you didn't pay according to your category, and now you're asking for a refund. As in, which language is that? So in that type of scenario, or any of this scenario, right, and you try to threaten me, you call me out or anything, please do. Please do. And when you're doing, please make sure to say the full story. Don't just fisibicon and fisibicon officially. Make sure, as long as say you talk the true story, we don't have any wala. And then another thing is, I actually have some clients that are actually legal, maybe lawyers, maybe police, and they'll try and you threaten me, I'm a lawyer, and me kiniko. You know, I say something is I'm not scared of anything. I'm not scared of anybody. As long as say you don't carry gun, you get. As long as you don't carry gun, I am not actually scared of anything. So feel free to Kinecon. So this is me telling you, when I actually send you my price list or this thing, please pay accordingly. Don't think you want to come out your sense flying here. Yes, it's not work. So if I'm trying my best to and then another thing is, when all those things happen, the client, they will not want to be using reverse psychology on me. Things like I've never chatted any YouTuber online, I saw you, I trusted you, I can, you know, all those type of things. Oh Benny. Oh my days. No, so that you think that will make me have. And the funny thing is, some clients, they will not even send voice note and be crying. When you cry finish, wipe your tears and send me my balance. Oh, you know that Nigerians used to fall for all this pity, somebody's cry. The emotional side of me inside this business is that I've died long time ago. So if you like cry, if you like we, because when you were doing your own wickedness, when you were coming to lie to me, you not cry. When you were stressing my life, you do not use reverse psychology. Now penalize you, you're not crying. Is that how you're going to cry in Iloibo when you commit a crime? Or maybe when you park where you're not supposed to park and they found you, is that how you're gonna cry? They used to say ignorance is actually not an excuse. So therefore, so when you're coming to somebody like academies, and then another thing is, so clients will now be like, you are rude, you are kaneko. You know, I used to say one thing on this channel. I am rude, enemy order. I used to say it. But the thing is, my rudeness is actually not autonomous. Yeah. I don't just get rude to people just like that. You can't just be going on your own king rude see possible. You get. And I've tried to understand that in this immigration channel, you just have to be you know, I don't just get rude to people just like that. So if you now feel like you want to, you know, drag me and then you're saying this girl is rude, I used to say it, I'm rude by default. Yes, I'm rude by default. But no, I'm not rude by default. It's just like an extra coping mechanism, because to survive in Nigeria, you have to be a mad person. And then to actually survive in this immigration business, you have to be a madder person. So I've actually learned that, you know. So if you actually come to somebody like me, right, and then so therefore, so let's be guided, let's be literate, let's be civil. And because and another thing is, some clients will actually be like, I thought you are different from all visa agents. Please, I'm not a visa agent. I've been telling you people, stop it. I'm not a visa agent. I'm just a middleman and a research queen. Jejely, charging my referral fee. Once I see a sure link, a sure this thing, I'll bring it to you guys. You pay my referral link. I give you the person's contact. I am not a visa agent. Here I look like visa agent. She visa agent, I'm fine buying it. Stop reducing my rank. You get, stop. You get, I'm just a middleman. So if you're saying, and some people now feel like, I saw you online, I trusted you, I can't come, I just say, I thought you are different. I'm not different. We are same. Because you yourself, you are what? So stop with all those small this thing. It does not work on me. You get, it doesn't work on me. So like I said, I'm actually scared of anyone calling me out. But then even if we can't what's that word? Review. Resolve. Thank you. That's the word. Resolve our differences, and then you have to come online. Or am I to say no? But then when you're doing it, make sure you come out to talk about the full story. Don't just become so that the public can shine it. And don't just come online and come and be dragging tears and come and be crying, because I've actually noticed that Nigerians actually fall for emotions. Yeah, even if the person is gifts, as long as the person can cry. Me can cry you. If you do your video to cry, me I'll do my video. Me I will even cry blood, so they will pity the two both of us. So, and don't forget to actually pay to me with your real what's your call, your account name, right? So even if that type of thing is going to happen, tell them the full story. And because if I notice that you left out some, I'm going to sue you for defamation of what? Character. So let's be guided in our dealings. Let's be and all of that, and kinekon and everything. And we hope that moving on, we all, I don't even know the English to speak in this matter, because moving on, we hope that our relationship and another thing I used to tell people is you guys know I don't do adverts. I don't do most visa agents or people that are actually into this immigration, right? If you guys notice, excuse me, they do adverts, they publicize themselves. But this girl, she's just there. She just make videos and just go. And her client is just coming once in a while, right? And that's because, like I used to say, I'm not just for, I just want to have customers, right? I just want to be, I don't even know. Many people have actually told me that if I do more advert, I will get my customers. That is not my goal, to just have plenty of customers. Let it just come naturally. Yes. So when it comes naturally and then you come and look for my job, you get it will just be next thing. So moving on, we all hope, I hope that we can be very kinekon to each other. So let's stop trying to use each other's head. So if I'm trying my best to be sincere, to be honest, and offer you the service you actually paid for, please try to be sincere and honest with the information you're giving me to, because if I find out that you actually lied to me, I will actually penalize you. And my penalty actually comes with money, because we're not going to penalize you for wasting my time, my efforts, my everything. I'm actually going to penalize you. And then when I penalize you, and then you're feeling like, come online if you want, but then make sure you're actually telling them the real story, the full gist. Not come out one talk one. Tell them how I sent you list of pay for married but you paid for single. Send them list of how you sent me documents that is not correct, or this. Just tell them the whole truth. Don't physical, because if I find out you're physical, you get, it's gonna be a legal, back and forth between you and I. And you guys know, I actually tell you one thing, that I am actually that person that can use 30,000 naira to actually solve a case of 100 naira just to teach that person a life lesson, because I realized that most of we Nigerians, we are mad. So it's weary, loving so weary. So I'm running this immigration channel in anger, humility, peace, goodness, any of it, all these adjectives, everything in my hand. So depending on the category, we say you take wakakom. If it's peace you want, I'll give you peace. If it's real, I'll give you everything. And that's why when somebody say I'm not professional enough, I am not a professional person, right? There are a lot of channels on this immigration. There are a lot of people that actually run this immigration business. Please find, if it is professionalism, please carry your professional. Go and look for them elsewhere. Me, I am not professional. I'll treat you based on how you present yourself and how you relate and all of that. My own is to just offer you a, as long as I don't carry your money on, as long as I offer your service. So let's be guided in this journey of trying to japa, so that we will not do small legal case before we find ourselves outside the country. So guys, that brings us to the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.